Hello, we are watching Shogun today. I had maybe seen a few things on social media, but kind of brushed it off thinking it looks cool, but I don't know if I'll get a chance to watch it, or if I do, I'll watch it on my own. And a good friend of mine, Sam from the JVS YouTube channel, he's been a longtime friend. He was like, Imon, you got to watch this show. It's just out of the blue. We haven't talked in a while. And he just like drops the text, you need to watch this show. And I was like, okay, I had seen it. I love the main actor, Hiroyuki Sanada. I I was like, okay, and I love the history of samurai. I don't know so much about it, but it's always intrigued me. And I really love that culture, that time period of Japan. So when he sent that text message, I was like, all right, I gotta listen to this. So, and it's kind of a shock to me too to just start this, but I think it's kind of cool because I haven't really done a show that's airing like live for years now. I'm watching a lot of older stuff and I'm, very in my comfort zone with that, but why not just do this? And I wanted to watch this. I just didn't know when. So I just felt like this I needed that little push, which was just a small push. Just watch the show. Just watch the show. You're going to love it. So thank you, Sam, for that, because here we are. So I'm going to have the full timer versions of these reactions on my Patreon because the first 3 episodes have dropped. I'm going to try to get them all out here on YouTube and to Patreon before March 11th when the newest episode comes out. And I hope to just get on schedule. That would be fun. That would be good for me. That would be really good for me to get back on the horse. So, hello, my name is Imon. If you are new here, thank you for joining. Let's enjoy this show. It looks like it's going to be awesome. And it's, I believe, based on historical facts. So, I'm very... Wow, that ship looks tattered. I'm sure everyone has said this, but the Pirates of the Caribbean. The year is 1600. For decades, Portuguese Catholics have richly profited from trade in Japan. They have kept its whereabouts hidden from their sworn enemies, the European Protestants. In Osaka, the reigning Taiko has died, leaving behind an heir too young to rule. 5 warrior lords are now trapped in a bitter struggle. All of them seek the title that would make the power absolute. Shogun.
White sand by the Mark 10.
You see what you want to see.
Oh my god, that guy is an outlander. Oh god, no, I don't want to see his face. Oh, I hate him in Outlander.
Time has come for you to start making plans. You have no food. As of tonight, no water.
We'll make land. Erasmus remains home to a dozen men still looking to you.
Looking to me for what? We cannot fulfill our mission. Don't you see there is nothing? Island. There's nothing to fear. It's a blessed release. They are only a soft wind in your face.
Oh, honestly, good. I hate that guy. I mean, in Outlander, he made his mark and he was horrible. It's pretty there. Oh, it's filmed beautifully. It's gorgeous. Oh, he's a Christian. Oh, interesting. Eerie. Very, 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 very. Starvation. He's strong. If he can fight all of them off like that after being starved. Oh, he's putting him to sleep. I did look up what Anjin meant. It means pilot. So, the main character. Oh, that's an awesome hat. Whoa. It's a beautiful hawk.
素晴らしいございまするな。
襲いかかる時を待ち構えておる。敵がすぐそばにおることすら 気づきません。参るとするか。
So cool. It's cool to see him in like this main character role, and I know in Japan he has been, but in like this setting I haven't seen him in like a main character role, and he's been handsome for like years.
まとめたではないか。老組者。
それによりお主の領地は倍増したではございませんか。
君の無事を担保すべく人質になされるおつもりか。
石堂殿。
Oh boy.
人質でないのと同様、落ち葉の方様も江戸の人質などではござりません。
大老評議においてすでに決しておる。従わぬのなら、お主にはそれ相応の責めを負っていただく。
恐れながら我が殿は万事につけ法令に準じておられまする。逆賊扱いがなるは。
よし控えよ。
Don't do that. Yeah.
殿に対するあまりの非礼につい。
非礼。石堂殿がいつ非礼なことを申された。
切腹をお命じくださりませ。
Oh, right
老
now.
頭根絶やしにし。お家断絶のご沙汰を。
忠義の嫁はお主の孫娘であったの。
谷大坂を出て異国の船を見聞してまいれ。
すぐに出立してくれ。など道を誤ったな、広松。我が命を狙う官僚側につけばよかったもの。
行くたびかように思うたことか。
お下がりなされませ。
殿の命じゃ。その子を引き渡せ。
お断りいたします。
Oh my god.
忠義様は石堂様の前で殿のお顔に泥を塗ったばかりか、この子の命を差し出すとまで。聞いております。ご心中を察し申し。
I didn't realize he had a whole family. Like he was condemning his whole family.
お気の毒で
That's
す。
crazy.
意味を失ってまでこの世にとどまるなど。殿が生きよとご命じになった。それが不死殿の生きる意味ではございません。
Wow. Looks like he has like raven feathers on his vest.
Hello there. You the leader of these men? My name is John Blackthorne, and I would very much like to speak to you. No, 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 don't fight them!
Ew. Ew, they already smell bad.
Is this the Japans?
Hi. Yes.
How do I say? I understand.
心得ました。
Kokoroemashita. Tell this poxy little bastard I piss on his whole damn country!
No. Oh my god. Oh.
この方はキリシタンでございますか。
わしらにはわからん。ご少女、下がってくれ。
なぜこの方は囚人として捕らえ。
Everyone's Christian here. That could be good for him, actually. Oh my god. Maybe not. I'm glad it's raining because he was had pee on him, all of that. What is that bird cry?
Phenomena, you also a servant of God. Your God first made that distinction, you papist prick. My name is John Blackthorne.
I love his voice.
I'm English. Pilot of the Erasmus. They don't know about us, do they? You told them Portugal's the only flag in Europe.
Oh.
Which means I am the first English sailor to reach your Catholic treasury. And you have no intention of translating my words. Oi! Yellow! I am not one of them! And I will not be spoken for by Catholics!
Actions speak louder than words, so.
Yogaro,
八一郎様、手習いに遅れてしまいまするぞ。心得ておられると
The little
存じ
boy
ま
is
す
the
が、
heir.
箕輪らの血を恐れておるのじゃ。
様のご意向など拙者には関わりござりません。
ご気性のまっすぐなお方。されど今、日の本に入りようなのはさような。添え木に支えられて伸びゆく様は、虎長殿と八一代のようじゃ。いなくなってしもうたら、あの子はどうなるというのじゃ。
So he's the only one really looking out for the boy. Then the other 4 regents are not. They want to get rid of the heir. Oh no, they chose him. Oh no, they're gonna boil him. Oh god, that's horrific. That's gonna take forever to be killed that way. I mean, how long does that take?
死の刹那というものに取りつかれておられる。己の力が到底及ばぬ。
なのでございましょう。
Oh my god. What?
やめまするか。
続けよう。
So he's into watching? Yeah. I guess that makes sense. He likes to he doesn't want to experience anything. He likes to even with death, he wants to hear it. He wants to he doesn't want to he wants to live vicariously through people, it seems like.
Christ. Heard a man screaming last night. Sounded as though he was in terrible pain. This is very tight.
どうか狂気の沙汰だとわしは申し上げたのに赴かれたのじゃ。死人に先々の話をして何とすら。
されば。
So he does. Yeah, he does have other plans.
Where are we going?
Osaka, big city. The great Lord Yoshihito Ranaga wants to meet you.
Lord of the Canto?
A million of them fanatics would die for the honor of wiping his arse.
Any chance of me boarding my ship, Rodriguez?
Yeah, just as soon as you lick my jib. I told these Samas that I'd be responsible for you, so do us both a favor. Blow her a kiss. How'd you get here, anyway?
Came by Magellan's Pass. Merchant mission. Captain General held us in Chile too long.
It's on you. That's on fate. Shukume is like an attitude out here. It's karma. Fate. Fixed destiny. Everything is connected. Part of a whole. Life, death. You just have to accept your weakness.
Oh. That's terrifying.
Go below! Get them to roll! Can you swim? Don't you? Never learn! Better to drown quickly!
Oh. Oh, he caught him. Nice. Good man.
God damn it! Into the swell!
Good man, because he didn't have to save. Oh. He's gonna go and say, oh my god. Wow, he's taking over the ship. I mean, he had to. Oh my god, Rodriguez is gone. 2 ways to die. Getting boiled to death or getting lost at sea, and both are. I'd probably get lost at sea. I don't know. Getting boiled to death, if I had to choose, yeah, throw me in the ocean. But both are horrible ways to die.
松殿、あのスペイン女を探すことには道理がございます。あの男は優秀なダッシュであるゆえ。お主が連れて行け。急げ。はっ、来い。
I'm glad they understood. That's why you gotta have skills in this world. If you're good at something, people will see that. And they're like, okay, I see there's something about you. We need you. We need your help. At least for now.
殿、見つけま
I'm only trying to get a look.
暗示に無茶させるでないぞ。
I'll bring him up. Me. You can't turn down a challenge in front of your men, can you? Maybe the fall will kill you before you drown.
拙者にお任せくださいませ。こやつの権田がわからぬか。こやつはわしがしくじるところが見たいのじゃ。わしを試し。
Ooh.
Sorry about your sack of shit, Lord.
Oh, I don't think he's a goner. I don't think he's making it. He has a sword to fight the sea. Oh no, I mean he's gonna use it.
What the hell is he doing?
He's gonna kill himself? Whoa. Wow, that's crazy he made it.
Portugal 語が話せると聞いたが、
まだまだ不慣れでございます。
広松殿が網代で捕らえた者に通詞を頼みたい。無念であったろう。そなたはお父上の後を追うことを許されなんだ。藤殿も同じこと。そなたの奉ずるデウスの道を嫌っておるようじゃ。そなたの神への忠誠とわしへの忠義の心。
人の心は一面ではございませんのゆえ。
宿命が我らを結びつけたのじゃ。
Fate keeps being brought up. That's
そなた
interesting.
と
He's going to kill himself. Up on that cliff. He risked his life to save you. And then when he was done for in those waves, he didn't find him through his blade.
He chose his death. What better end can a man hope? One cannot resist the unseen path of nature. And all we can do is accept our small part.
I fought too long, too hard to get here. I won't succumb to this madness. I won't. I can't.
It's funny, I thought he washed up by accident. So, at least of all the Catholic bases that you and your so-called merchant crew were put into the torch. I mean, real savage business, if you ask me.
I won't die in this wretched land.
This wretched land.
He has no idea.
And tell me, when you set eyes on Osaka, if you really think our world is the hilt of civilization, what kind of man wields power in a land like this?
Oh, so he is going. Is the baby dying too?
There's a saying out here that every man has three hearts.
Oh, she said she had more than one heart. Oh my god.
Another in his chest, just for his friends. That is a heart a man must keep hidden if he wants to survive. Maybe fate brought you here for a reason. Maybe you'll live long enough to find out what it is.
Wow. Ooh, if this is the okay, so I feel like a lot of energy right now. Like I just watched something really good. Like really good. And I think I'm really hoping, because obviously this is not finished yet. This is ongoing this season. This might be one of the best shows that has come out in a really, really long time. So I'm watching a lot of older series that are really wonderful, like The Expanse and Outlander. I've watched The Last Kingdom and all these shows they're just awesome. But there hasn't been, there are really good shows, obviously, that are new. I just haven't watched them right now, but there is something special about this series that I think is really going to impact all of us. This was awesome. The first episode was great. There's a couple of things I do need to check because I need to understand. Okay, this is important for me to know. So in 1549, Christian missionaries led by Francis Xavier entered Japan only 6 years after the first Portuguese traders, and over the next century converted hundreds of thousands of Japanese, perhaps 500,000, to Christianity. Okay, so that is good for me to know because seeing all the Christian or Catholic Japanese people in this episode was very interesting because a lot of what I know about Christianity and or Catholicism and Japan is that it was outlawed. It was like a danger, and they killed a lot of priests. So it seems like that hasn't happened yet. Well, I'm gonna just give my thoughts really on this. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's beautiful. The way it's filmed is gorgeous. The way it looks is gorgeous. The acting is great. There is a lot of tension, and it's just the first episode, and we were given a lot of information. There's there's the 4 regents who don't like Lord Toranaga. They're obviously keeping up face to make it seem like they're all in this together, but they're not, and it's just this weird like passive aggressive stuff going on. They want him to be impeached. They're finding any reason to do so. And if I'm not mistaken, it seems like he has the last name, or he's connected to Minowara, who might be the Taiko who died. And so the Taiko's son is the heir, and that's who, like, there is actual potential blood relation. I might be wrong about that. I only watched this once, but that's what I'm remembering. So there is a connection there. It seems like the regents probably want to go a different route. They don't want to do the same things that they were, and they want to have more control. So they want to get rid of Toranaga. So this is like very interesting that he's kind of held hostage here, while we have Blackthorn showing up and now being brought to Osaka, because there's going to be something that they're all going to help each other in some way. But to see the cultural differences and the way it's so interesting. It was such a different time, and the culture in Japan is so different because it was a homogenous country. They had their borders closed for so long, and they really had their own perspective on life. I mean, death is very different for the Japanese at that time, especially versus everywhere else in the world. It was a part of culture, and obviously, as we see when that one guy, when he steps up to defend Lord Toranaga, he realizes he caused some shame. So he's like, I'll commit seppuku and we'll, call it good. It was just different to end his bloodline. So I thought he was the single person who was just like, I'll kill myself, so that means I'll never even have a bloodline. I didn't know he already had a son, and there was nothing that his wife could do about that. Like, they ended the bloodline there. That is horrific. It's scary. It doesn't compute, but it's just a different time, a different culture, and it was just different. But this was really interesting to watch because when Blackthorn arrived, like, clearly we know his mission. It's to do trading, to work with Japan, and to get rid of the Catholics. There was a moment where Blackthorn realized I forget his name, but Yabunage, something like that. The guy with the full head of hair, the one who boiled his friend alive. He was going to kill himself. He chose his death, basically. And he was brave enough to go down all the way there and save Rodriguez. So in that moment, Blackthorn really realized, wait a minute, this is a different this is so different. This is not what I'm used to at all. I'm excited to see him get to know the Japanese culture and to see what parts that he really enjoys and what parts that he, he'll never understand. And I think that looking death in the face that way is something he just does not understand. He keeps talking about, I'm not going to die here. I'm not going to die here. When they're looking at death as like, I'm going to choose to die here. I can choose to die here. It's very opposite of him. So I understand why he feels it was such a jarring moment to see that. And then he really bowed to him because he was like, whoa, this is different. And then to finally see how big Osaka is and just how vast it is. And he's just one tiny prisoner in this vast place. And he's walking into something that's been going on, that's been working without him for years and years and years and years. And he's just happened to stumble upon this place that's already has its foundation set and more so than that. So it's interesting to see his mind being blown that way. But and to be humbled a bit, because I think he needed to have some humbling, of course. But this is going to be a really fun journey. I think it's going to be a good time. So I'm excited for the next episode. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.